Hey there, Internet! Keeve here, and welcome to the Cars and Keeve YouTube channel. In this video, we're going over the Armor Detail Supply Drift Foam Cannon. To address the elephant in the room, yes, there are others like it. We have the Nixx, we have the TDS, and actually, really, truly, these are all kind of derivative of the MTM PF22.2. It's very much like an MJC SV3 cap, but these have all the leak-proof little diaphragms, or whatever you want to call them here, these one-way that allows the vent, but it doesn't allow the water to come out to leak. I do believe the caps on these are reinforced and a little bit more durable than on the Nixx foam cannon. The Nixx, they are the manufacturer for both of these. The ADS has stainless steel orifices, and it's printed on both the 1.1 and the 1.25. 1.25 installed, and it comes with a 1.1. But you know that click that's on all these? MTM PF22.2. You cannot say that these weren't inspired by that. The manifold, the shape, the bottle. I mean, we could go over and over again, and I guess they're able to make these without any issue. But this is all about the ADS Drift Foam Cannon. This is $44.99. And code Cars with Keeve will save you 10% at the Armor Detail Supply website. Now, ADS did something really cool though. They have a replacement bottle that's available for $6. Yeah, $6. If you're getting one of these, get one or two empty bottles. You're gonna like the ability to have different soaps. I believe I've heard that they're thinking about making caps for these, which are really, really nice as well. And this also works with the Nixx, this works with the TDS, and actually the MJC SV3 fits on here as well, at least mine did. I've shown the TDS, I've shown the Nixx. I'll link those videos below, but I'll give you a quick overview of the foam cannon. You have the bottle, very balanced bottle, because it's got this half circular, half triangular type design where it's rounded on this side, but on this side you have these angles, and this gives you the ability to kind of grab, but it's kind of short-sighted, right? So I'm getting the grab, but I'm not getting leverage. Like, it's my hand, if it's wet, slippery, my hand is going to fall off this. Coming back from this side, the circular side, grabbing across on these indentions here, that's where you're going to get your grip. It has your markings 100, 200, 300, all the way up to 800 here, and they say 1000 is directly at this line right here. Suction tube is very, very flexible. The weighted ball isn't my favorite kind because it's the kind with the screen in there that's pressed in with the plastic piece. I would prefer the one that's a metal screen across there. Now, one thing I wish these did have is the dual threading. I think that would make this a must buy, really, truly. You have nickel plated brass on your manifold. This 1/4 inch quick disconnect here has an O-ring on it, so you know it's hand tight. But you have that click here for your adjustment knobs. So when you're at max, you can say, hey, 3 down is where I want to be, 2, 3. That's easy, and it stays there. This as well has clicks, so that's your vertical and your horizontal. This gives you your fan spray. It gives you that stream all the way to a really wide spray fan. The green to me is, like I said, it's a little minty, but at least the straw is clear and not a green color. I prefer that. The straw is cut to the perfect length. As you can see, when we turn it around, the ball is always falling liquid. And also when you're stirring your mixture, very easy to do that. You get an extra filter right here. You get a seal that's for the top of the cap. If it wears down over time, say your quick connects, you see it goes in and then it goes over and it clicks like that. If at any point it gets really loose, that seal has been worn out. You just grab your pick tool, you pull that seal out, and you use this one to replace it. This is an EPDM seal as well, so it handles high alkaline very well. And obviously that orifice, and like I said, is stamped. Now, are these accurate? Let's find out. Moment of truth. This is a 1.1. 1.1, it's pretty tight. I think we might be able to go a size bigger though. No. That is a true 1.1. Good job there. Paid extra for the stainless steel and all that machining. I hope they're accurate. 1.25. This is a 1.25. That's tight. That's tight. Will it fit a 1.2? 1.25. Good job, ADS. So before we get into the fun, check the links below for anything in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you have hype points you feel deserve them, go ahead and hand them my way. If not, at the end of the video, I will show you a small creator that you can support with those hype points. Let's have some fun. All right, now it's a little bit different. I'm actually using my carts now instead of my table. As you can see, I have finished off phase 3 of this part of the garage. There's still more to do in phase 3. There's a few upgrades I'm doing to the wash setup and a few other things that I don't think really nobody's done before in a garage, which would be pretty cool. But we have an 1800 Ryobi. We have a 1200 Automotive Ryobi. We have an active 2.0. We have an active 2.3 and an AR630 V2. This is why I keep these. This is why I don't give them away. This is why I don't sell them. This is why all that, because I need these for these comparisons. Now, with our hose, we have the Mikkellen's 1/4 inch hose, my current favorite hose. We have it on our Fix Fans hose reel over here as well. As you can see, we changed our new hose gray. It's still a Flexzilla. This is the Flexzilla Colors series. I really like this hose. It just matches much better. I like the texture on the outside. It's slightly different than the green Flexzilla hose. Has almost like a snakeskin diamond pattern on it. Really nice. We're going to use that to supply these, and we're going to use my wash setup to supply this. I have my Zebra Clean, clear, crazy swivel gun here with the quick trigger. Just really good operation. Mikkellen's Quick Connects. We have on all these. We have the Ely sprayer here with their quick connects for all the water hose connections. Makes everything easier. Links will be below, obviously, for all that. So with all of these pressure washers, that's a lot of time. And I don't want to confuse you with a bunch of numbers. So what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to find out the lowest possible orifice we can use with each one of these. And then we'll give you the amp rating. That's my baby up there. Obsessed Garage, Clean Garage. All these websites say a 1.25 work in there. It works. It's within the amp range, but the sound, it just doesn't sound happy. So 1.35 is the lowest. I'm going to go on the AR630 V2, and that was the least that I would suggest. In the description below will obviously be links to the 1.35 that I think is the most accurate, which is the MJJC. Hopefully Armor Detail Supply will sell the little orifices on their website as well. They are very accurate. That would be a good place to get them, and probably at an affordable price. As always, in every video, our control soap is my favorite soap. It is Incredible Suds. This is the Type 2 version. Code Cars will keep you saving 10% at the House of Rags, or DY Detail. Keef 10 will save you 10% at Car Supplies Warehouse. It's a great cleaning soap. It's one we use in every video, but this time slightly different. We're not going to do the pre-mixed solution. We are going to put 1 ounce in here, or 30 milliliters, which is 1 pump from this. We'll fill up to the top here, and then we'll mix it together. That gives us a little more of a real world scenario when it comes to the foaming. And I'm just too lazy to fill up my pre-mixed tank that's empty right now. All right, we know the rules. 1 pump of soap in here filled all the way up to the line that they say is the 1,000 milliliter line. And you see, we can mix much better because we have the ball and the straw moving around with us. And we can test that leakiness. As you can see, there is no water, no chemical coming out, other than when you do like something like this and the weight of ball drops, creates a vent, right? And then when you put it back upside down, you can see water can come out of the quick connect because that water is kind of going through the straw tube as you create that kind of a vacuum. All right, everybody knows with the Ryobi 1800, the 1.1 is the way to go. You can't argue with that. And actually, that's pretty good. As you can see, the dimples form into this type of consistency of soap. And it kind of falls a little bit better. Like I said, that really, really dry foam sticks to the panels really well. But sometimes it either sits there, or when it doesn't, it falls off in huge clumps. And when it falls off in huge clumps, you have these areas of paint that it kind of dries really quick because there's kind of nothing there. This just kind of joins and it just creates this. I'm actually starting more and more like this. I like to judge foam cannons on the thickest possible foam they can get, because then you can just use this dial to dial them down. You can't dial them up. When it comes to the contact wash, I prefer that really sticky dry foam, because my mitt is going to have some liquid in it, so it's going to help. It just makes it a little bit easier to see where I've been last and gives me all that lubricity that I'm looking for. But on the pre-wash, I kind of prefer this. Now, what's the amps on that? 12.8. Safe all day. So as you can see, the 1800 is more than sufficient at washing a car. You don't need any more than that. I want the 630. I want the 2.3, the 2.0. It's not a need though. So for those of you using 1800, you feel like, I'm missing out. It's still going to get the car clean in the end either way. Well, as expected, off camera, the 1.1 was too much for the Ryobi Automotive. It was about 16.2 amps, which is way too far over on the amps. It's not just about whether your circuit's going to trip or not, because it's on a 20 amp circuit, it's not going to trip. It's the machine is designed for 15 amps. You're putting the machine beyond its limits. You're going to hurt the longevity of your machine in the long run. So we have a 1.25 in there. That's 13 amps. Let's see how this foams. It foams pretty dang good, right? We see that we're getting exactly what we're talking about. We did get a little bit more dimpling here as well, but as you can see already, it is starting to kind of form and fall into that little bit, you know, more liquidy type foam that I was talking about earlier. Do you see that? See that right there? That's called a dual surfactant. See, that's the secondary surfactant that's kind of kicking in after that initial rinse, which really helps with cleaning, clinging to dirt. This is meant to do that. That's not like a residue or anything. So off camera, the 1.25 is the lowest for the Active 2.0 at 14.2 amps. So we're safe there, a little high, but we're safe. A 1.35, probably the better choice for machine longevity, but a 1.25 will work. So let's see how it foams. As you see, the Active 2.0 with a 1.25 creates amazing, good foam. Pretty thick. Like, as you can see, it's not moving like the other ones were. So if you were looking for a thinner, you need to make an adjustment here. All right, so on Active 2.3, we tried a 1.35, 16.5 amps. It's just too much. So we have a Active says it's a 1.45. All of their 2.3s they ship an orifice. They say it's 1.45. It's always measured between 1.49 and 1.52 for me. So this one being at 1.50, because I have like 5 of them, it's going to be a little runny. It's not going to be spectacular foam. It's just not with the 2.3 with these larger orifices. The MJJCs, they do pretty well, but the other ones don't. So let's see here. I mean, that's still pretty dang good. That was actually better than expected. That's actually really good foam. Really good foam. And check the amps, make sure it's 12 something. Yeah, 12.86. So we're good. We're good. That's better than expected, actually. So I'm gonna switch to the AR630 V2 and see what this 1.5 can do. Now on the AR630 V2, we're using the gray McKillen's hose, so we have a separate gun. This is a Sit to Memo gun. It's an amazing gun as well. There you go. And even then, I still would suggest a 1.35 on the AR630 V2. It's going to be even crazier foam with this. This is a really good foam cannon. Like, it passed all the tests. So the 1800, you're going to use a 1.1. Ryobi Automotive, 1.25. Active 2.0, 1.25. 2.3, supposed to be a 1.45, but they give you a 1.5. AR630 V2, 1.35. That would be my suggestions. All right, we have the driveway simulator out. My concrete slab right here who's been through a lot. The last time we did testing, this bottle did survive pretty well with the TDS and the Nixx. So let's see here, 3 empty drops, 3 full drops. If it survives all of them, it gets the Kiev seal of approval. I think the last time, the only issue I had with these bottles is they delaminated a little bit. Quick connect popped off, no big deal. Still got my aim. All right, here goes nothing. Quick connect popped off. Put that back. One more. Well, oh, popped off again. Goes back. Seats just fine. We don't even have delamination this time. All we have really, truly, just a bunch of scuffs all around. One more for good measure. Quick connect popped off. No big deal. I'm not satisfied. What happens if I walk around the driveway and accidentally hit my shin on something. I get really mad and I need to take it out on something. Well, I didn't even hit the thing, but you see here, we've definitely weakened the bottle. It's had that delamination I'm talking about where the layers of plastic are kind of separating, but it's not leaking. And the top goes right on. I can hear it now, all the comments. You're being wasteful, that's too much, blah, blah, blah. You know what? This bottle's kind of messed up anyway, and I'm having fun. We're trying to find out the limits here. And like I said, I got 4 more bottles, and these are $6 a piece, so deal with it. This is my last one. I'm gonna hit this concrete this time. Well, the hood took the brunt of that. All right, so the only damage that we currently have is the little ring, the little color ring that goes around the edge here, kind of broke. But the quick connect itself works. Bravo. Bottles, PET bottles are getting so good right now. But there you go, the ADS Drift Foam Cannon. The testing proves that it's a pretty dang good foam cannon. So is the Nixx, so is the Apex. So pick your colorway, pick who you want to support. The ADS, the bottle, I prefer that bottle a lot better, and it's $6 to replace. You saw I put it through hell and it's still good. Now, who knows, after being set in an alkaline soap for long periods of time on a shelf, UV light, you know, kind of working on them, they'll probably break down and they could break down the road. I mean, they're all a good buy. I can't say anything wrong with them. They all worked. They all worked on all the machines. Everything was just right. Well, there you go. Don't forget to check the links below for anything in the video. Don't forget to check out the discount codes as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hype points, if you feel I deserve them, you can give them my way. If not, here's a small creator that you can support. This is Pristine Auto Lab. Met him at SEMA. Who is this good looking guy that he is interviewing in this video right here? Who's that guy? I don't know. But in the comment section on mobile, you can slide to the left. It says hype points, hype him up. We can give him 4.1 thousand points. Dang, the amount of points you can give just depends. Man, that's pretty cool. Pristine Auto Lab, check him out. Pretty nice guy. I'll see you in the next video. So it's not. Now, one thing that I wish these did have, and one thing I wish with the, it's an EPDM seal. So this is an EPDM orifice that you wouldn't normally be able to. So I'm going to switch to the AR630 V2. Let's see what. So I'm going to switch to the AR630. All right, so we have the driveway simulator out. All right, we have the driveway. All right, we have the driveway. Jeez.